Bolton Wanderers were a team that I grew up watching in the Premier League. From JJ Okocha's rainbow flick against Arsenal, Johan Almanda's worldy goal against Wolves, and Kevin Davies bullying defenders left, right and centre. They were always a staple in the Premier League. However, nowadays things have changed a little bit. They are sat sixth in the Football League One, trying to push for that promotion back into the Championship, and then hopefully they'll return to the Premier League one day. But that's alright, Kamin. A man who is experienced and knows just what he is doing. Wait, aren't you going to tell him I've not played career mode in like 2+ years? Wait, did I say experienced? I meant gonna probably get super lucky. Oh, it feels good to be back. Career mode is back on the channel. I am hyped for this. And the team that we are tackling first is none other than Bolton. What a squad we have got in our hands here. A couple of standout players looking at Santos. This man's short, I believe, is on loan for Manchester United. So I think the first thing to do, boys, sort out this team, get our first lineup pretty much nailed on, and most importantly, let's make some signings. And by the way, when I said I hadn't played career mode in about 2 years, I wasn't lying. This is going to be a fun experience though, so I'm excited. So first things first, we checked out the youth academy, and the man on our list, Harrison Thorpe, 5-star, 5-star, 6'5", and 74 overall. He's getting in the squad, isn't he? So signing number 1 is here. It is Tom Deli Bashiru. I wanted to get a Nigerian core like the old days with JJ Okocha, and this man stood out to me. What I'm doing, by the way, boys, full disclaimer, is I'm not on Google, I'm not on YouTube trying to find the best young talents to buy. I'm basically doing this off my own accord. So, you know, it could be interesting, it could be a shocking signing, but I back the boy fully. Let's keep going. One transfer, Elias Kachunga has left the club for a big £340,000. That is huge because our budget right now isn't anything crazy, so I'll take it. Introducing signing number 2, it is the youngster, Ronnie Edwards, a centre-back with some probably decent potential. I wouldn't know. He's 19 years of age and 68 overall, and FIFA's telling me it's an excellent deal, so I'll be taking that one, thank you very much. Another player leaving the club is Lloyd Isgrove. 510k for this man. I would take that. Was never going to use him. That's a nice bit of money to boost our transfer budget. And there's going to be a few more departures coming very, very soon. So our team is ready. League One, our first season ready to go. The board wants automatic promotion. So we got a definite job on our hands. There'll be a few more departures, boys. I'll update you as they go along, and I might try and make a sneaky signing or two before the end of the deadline window. But let's get the league underway. Another man out the door is good old Deckers. John Lee to 600k. Happy days. Nice bit of money. We'll take it. And what might be our final departure, Mr. Williams goes to the Serie B team, I believe that is. SPAL, I'm not 100% sure. Once again, nice bit of money. We've got a healthy transfer budget right now. Let's see if I can make one big signing before the end of this window. A massive signing in the building. George Thomason and 650k gets us the big man from Reading, Ajaria. I'm surprised he downgraded. We're only getting a C. Good price, I'll take it. But he's a phenomenal player. He's versatile, he can play in the middle of the park and out wide. And most importantly, he fits straight into our first team. Let's go. So there is the team, boys. This is what I'm settling on going into the first season. I'm going to sim all the way to the halfway point. Wish me luck. Let's hope we're up there at least in the top 6. Let's go. So we have simmed all the way to the January transfer window, and I left the room. I didn't see any results, so I'm going in blind to this. And I'm a little bit excited. Hopefully, we are doing absolute bits. See, I'm still trying to navigate my way around the menus. Looking at the squad quickly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thorpe is down and bleeding, boys. That is not ideal. There's a lot of good positives. Get a little bit of squad growth. We've got Deli Bashir up to 71. We got a big Ajaria up to 70. And our defense is looking ever more solid. Oh, we are first. Unreal. This is exactly what I need in Season 1. A big push, man. Getting automatic promotion would be phenomenal. It is so close at the top, though. Ipswich is 2 points behind us. We've only lost 2 games all season. That is absolutely mental. Carabao Cup, we went out in round number 2. Fulham beating us on penalties, unfortunately. We finished bottom of our group in the Papa John's Trophy, so cups don't seem to be our strong point. But we are still going in the FA Cup in round 3 against Luton, so potentially well, it's going to be very ambitious, but a cup run is still on the card. Top goal scorer is none other than Dion Charles. Wow. The Northern Irishman has 19 goals this season. With 1 assist, he's very much a finisher, but he is dominating the scene for us. 16 in the league in 22 appearances. That is unreal. We got wow, that was unexpected. 6 goals for Mr. Randall Williams. Our main man here, Harrison Thorpe, unfortunately is injured. which is not fantastic. I wonder if we can see how long he's out for. I'll check that out shortly. But a big 5 goals and 2 assists for our man. And then we are spreading out equally amongst the rest of the boys. Emergency free agent signing in January. Alexandru Kikaldau. I think that's how you say his name. We have got him in. Romanian boy who is actually 74 overall, which is phenomenal for me. I need the depth. The club looks a little bit dead. And we need the extra bodies to make that push to get us in the championship for next season. Let's go. Alright then, the moment of truth. The season has come to an end. Have the Bolton boys done a madness? Have we pulled off automatic promotion in season number 1? Forbes is flying at 77 overall. Oh yes, we have. 94 points. Dominant. It was a little bit shaky at the halfway point, but we clutched up big time. 46 games played. 94 points. That is phenomenal scenes. Top goal scorer, of course, is the big man, Dion Charles. He had like 19 goals at the halfway point. Something crazy like that. Fizzled out towards the end there, but still 21 goals for the boy. And pretty soon he was coming off the bench though, so very interesting stat. Our main striker, Victor, only bagging 11 goals throughout the season. The new JJ Okocha, he is being dubbed by the fans. Tom Deli Bashiru bagging himself 9 and 5. Beautiful scenes. Our main man. The absolute highlight of this season. Found him in the scouting network. Harrison Thorpe. 77 overall. He is going to be crucial in our first season of the championship. And Ajaria, what a signing. I mean, it's luck at the end of the day. You could say a skill, you never know. 11-11 for the big boy. So as you can see at the end of season number 1, we got first in the League 1. Round 3 replays. Well, the cup was a shambles. Look at that, boys. Group stage. Round 2 in the Carabao, and round 3 replay we lost in the FA Cup. So that's definitely an incentive for next season. Well, we'll see how we do in the Championship. It's a long road to the Premier League. But at least the cup run will be beautiful. But that is going to be the end of season 1. Let's keep it going. Championship time, baby. So we are starting off our championship journey with a bang. Alpha moves, you could say. Alpha Bar joins the team. I absolutely love the man's name. He was a free agent, 18 years of age. I didn't fully scout him. I saw like the kind of predicted stats. He's a 72 overall, 18 years old. He's basically going to be our first team striker immediately. Unbelievable start. Free agent signing number 2, Daniel Bakker in the building. Excellent deal, they are saying. That is because he's a 74 overall, 17 years old, from the Netherlands. We are upgrading big time in season number 1. Signing number 3, Luca Di Andrea joins us from Sassuolo, 2.1 million. Is that our most expensive player? I think it might be. Only get a B rating, but the 18-year-old is going to have fantastic depth going forward on a 4-year contract. I'm happy with that, boys. Signing number 4, I'm not messing about. Championship football is going to be tough, and we need a decent goalkeeper. Considering what we got at the moment is a shambles. Nikita Hykin joins us. Already playing in the championship for Bristol. It's a big sign. It's 74 overall, and for 2.2 million, I would take that all day, every day. By the way, I didn't actually say it. I moved the camera so you could actually see the player above me. I don't know. I thought it'd be a nice little change. Let me know if you prefer it this way for career mode videos, or if you'd rather it in the normal position. But this is the team. Enough of me waffling, man. Let's take a look at the boys going into our first championship season. Our brand new striker, Mr. Bar, the Alpha. 2-star, 5-star. Phenomenal signing. As well as our other free agent, Bakker, coming in. Also 2-star, 5-star. 74 and 71. That's a decent bit of strength to the team. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. Our main Nigerian boy, Deli Bashiru, still repping it at 73 overall. Jalia being 72. The midfield's a little bit weak. Maybe a potential squad depth is needed there. Our big goalkeeper signing being huge, 73. We are on the borderline to having every player in that 70 park, apart from Mr. Morley in the middle here. Also a nice bit of depth options, boys. Our top goal scorer last year, Charles. DeAndrea down here as well. Adebayo. Hope I said his name right. And then a little bit of a rotation. Well, basically squad filler down the bottom there. But I'm happy with this team, boys. Place your bets amongst yourselves. How are we going to be doing at the halfway mark? You're about to find out. So one day before the January transfer window opens, and looking at that screen there, very inconsistent results. Wins, draws, losses across the board. I'm a little bit nervous, man. I'm hoping we did okay. I'm not going to lie to you. Forbes up to an 80. I won't look at that yet. Standings is what I want to take a look at. Ooh, 7th. Lads, we are doing a lot better than I expected. Hold up. Are Brentford taking the piss? 24 wins, 4 draws and 0 losses. Ivan Toney, if he's still at that club, is having an absolute field day. But boys, I am not going to lie to you, I am happy. 7th place right there is fantastic. 28 games played, we are flying. We are also in the round 3 of the FA Cup against Bolton, which is beautiful to see. I continue in our fine form in the Cup. We get rounded in the Carabao Cup 4-1 to the Invincibles, currently Brentford. All right, top goal scorer, boys. Place your bets. Are you ready? It is the big man, Harrison. He's stepping up to the plate. 80 overall now. 16 goals, 5 assists for the big boy. Our main man Alpha as well, repping it. 13 goals, 1 assist for the boy. And then, of course, it fizzles out towards the bottom there. But what a performance from these two. Harrison and Alpha Bar. Beautiful. What I think I'm going to do now, boys, is quickly run through some contracts. Make sure we're not going to lose anybody towards the end of the season. And maybe reward the likes of Harrison, for example. Give him a little boost to his contract. Because he's worth 42 million. And the man's making 1.4 grand. I mean, I think he deserves a little bit more than that. So one January signing is needed just for a bit of added squad depth in the cup games. Hopefully, if we can progress further in the FA Cup, is Alex Mighton. I have my eye on this man from the first season. He didn't want to join us. A little bit of an ego maybe on his side. But that is a big signing, man. 21 years of age, 70 overall. I'm happy. So the team is set, locked in, and are ready to go. Can we have the final push for the rest of the season? Can we somehow reach the playoffs in our first season in the Championship? That would be mental if we could do it. But let's end with a bang, guys. Here we go. All right, this is it. Have we done enough to reach the playoffs? I'm a little bit hesitant. I don't know if we have, but we're about to find out, boys. Brace yourselves. Thorpe again injured. Seems to be an injury-prone man. Standings. Oh. 8th place. So we just about miss it this season, but to be fair, 8th, I think, is a fantastic season for the boys. Brentford get automatic promotion, 100 goals scored. They did lose a game, not quite the Invincibles. Them and Fulham go back to the Premier League. And it is Brighton, Preston, West Brom and Stoke fighting out for the playoffs. And we fall short by 3 points. 3 whole points separated us from getting a chance to be in the Championship. It's unlucky. Top goal scorer, even though he's injured once again, is Harrison Thorpe. Still an 80 overall. Looks a little bit injury prone though, which is a bit upsetting, but still 21 goals for the man. A big 19 for the Alpha himself. 19 and 3. He got more than 1 assist, which is nice to see, up to 74 there. The big Romanian Don in the midfield. Nice little 20 goal contributions. Nigeria machine. Deli Bashiru. 5 and 7 for my man. And the new youngster, the Italian rotation player, Luca D'Andrea, bagging himself 5 goals. Thank you, mate. So in the FA Cup, we fall at round 4. Unfortunately, West Ham beat us 4-2. And the winners were none other than Manchester United beating Liverpool in the final. They also won the Carabao Cup. So the double for United. Fair play, lad. And you won't believe it, they're in the Champions League final against Liverpool. Man United are cleaning up. So another season in the books as Bolton manager. 8th in the Championship, which I still think is great for our first season. With the squad we've got now and the strengthening we could do in the next season's window, I feel confident enough to push up to potential playoff positions. That is the aim for next season, in my opinion. Definitely got to do better in the Cup because we are a shambles. Round 1 in the Carabao, round 4 in the Emirates. We need words, man. But that is going to be it for the Championship season number 1. Let's keep going, man. Number 2 coming up. So season number 3 is on the horizon and Harrison Thorpe has a bid. Sporting have come in for 57.4 million. I'm going to turn it down, boys. It might be crazy. The man's been with us since the start. He's basically our catalyst player, our franchise player. So sport him. It's not happening. Signing number 1 of season number 3, Iker Bravo joins us on a free agent. I'm pretty certain this man played for Madrid or potentially Madrid's youth team. I'm not too sure, but that is a big deal. 71 overall, he comes in. 72, my bad. That's a nice bit of depth and rotation for our man Alpha. Signing number 2, I didn't want to sign too many regen players, but Eduardo Bustamante comes in. And you'll see why I signed this man. I kind of want to keep it realistic, boys, by the way. So we will be buying more real players very, very soon. But he's 78 overall on the free agents. I'll be silly not to take up this offer. He is going to come in as our new right back. And we're going to move Baka, who's currently our right back, into that centre-back position. And that is a strong defence. The first departure is Randall Williams. He did alright for us last season. Got a few goal contributions, but 1.2 million FC Twente signing him. I think that is important because our coin total is not fantastic right now. So I would take the little booster. Now, a big money signing from Brentford. We have got in Shandon Baptiste. He is coming in and taking that centre mid role and making it his own. Basically rounding out our midfield as a consistent 74 and 75 overall. We're looking solid, man. Centre-back's probably our weakest point as it stands, but the team here, surely that is good enough to fight for playoffs. It's a bit of a sad one, but it had to be done. Dion Charles leaves our club to Bristol. 920,000, I will take it all day. A true servant to the team. Scored an unbelievable amount of goals in our first season in League One, but his time has served well at Bolton. On to greener pastures, mate. Come on. Another exit is Josh Sheehan. He joins FCSB, who I've never heard of. 730k coming into the club. Happy days. I'm buzzing with this. Axel Twanzebe, 10 months left in his contract at Derby. We have sniped him for a big 6 million. That is huge. I don't care about your rating. I know it's a good price. This man is going to be a beast at the back for us this season. And with that last signing, the team is ready to go. Championship season number 2. That is as strong as I could possibly make it, boys. Our budget's in the bin now. We're strengthening all the essential departments. I'm confident, lads. We're going to do bits this season. Playoff position is the aim. If we somehow squeeze automatic promotion, I will not be complaining. But Premier League, we're coming. So the January transfer window is here, and you know what that means. A little update on the standings. Having a little browse at our calendar, there were a fair few wins in there, but a lot of inconsistencies with the draws. So I'm hoping we are looking good and at least in the playoff positions. Team is looking really strong, and the standings, come on boys. 4th, let's go. Only 2 losses for the boys. That is really, really nice to see. Once again, the draw has been a bit of an issue, but we are still in contention for automatic promotion. If we can get that, that'll be phenomenal this season. Bare minimum, playoffs need to be hit. We've got Hartlepool in the 3rd round at the FA Cup. I'm at least confident we can make it to the 4th round. That'd be beautiful. The boys actually made it to round 3 at the Carabao Cup. Unfortunately, losing on penalties to West Brom. And top goal scorer is currently shared. Harrison and Alpha, both on 14. Harrison, though, 7 assists, which is nice to see. Our man at Tom Delibashiru still repping it 5 and 4 for the boy. It's clear to see that Alpha and Harrison are carrying the team right now. So 4th place, boys. Is it possible? Playoffs, automatic promotion. The next time you see my face, you're going to find out. And the dust has settled. The end of the championship season is here, and your boys, Bolton, we finished 4th. Fantastic record. We don't lose many games, but we turn those draws into W's. Bournemouth and West Brom get promoted automatically. Stoke, Preston and Sheffield United are the lads we are fighting off for a chance in the Premier League. Top goal scorer, it is Alpha Bar. Beating his main man Harrison by 3 goals. Massive 23 for the boy. But Harrison Thorpe is an 84 overall. What? That is mad. 20 goals, 14 assists for the man. Phenomenal scenes. We got our boy Alexandre Cacaldo doing bits down here, and the man Tom Delibashiru still chipping in with 15 goal contributions. But Preston North End is the team in the way of me right now. Quick sim, pretty please, boys. Give me the goods. That is a big, big step in the right direction. 3-1 win. Let's keep on going. All right, the second leg. Big 3-1 in game number 1. Finish strong, boys. 1-1. That is enough to get us through on aggregate. Cacaldo with a goal. That means we got a playoff final. Premier League football is literally so close. It's in touching distance, boys. And the team in our way is none other than Sheffield United. I'm nervous, man. I need this Premier League promotion. It'll be massive for this rebuild. Puts us one step closer to getting back in the European places where Bolton once were. Can we do this? The quick sim of dreams. Here we go. Oh, 3-0 win. 3-0. We don't just win the game. We do it in pure style. Thorpe getting the brace and Cacaldo as well. Oh, it is beautiful scenes. Premier League football. Bolton Wanderers, we are back. So another season comes to an end. 4th place in the championship. But we clutch up and get that playoff W. Not bad in the FA Cup round number 5. We won the playoffs, as you can see, and round 3 in the Carabao Cup. So we're getting better as a team. But I'm excited. End the season now, my son. Because it is time, boys. We are heading to the Premier League. Come on! No surprise here. Avoid relegation is on our objectives. I'm confident that we should be able to do that. A lot of transfers need to be made as well, lads. The team as it stands heading into the Premier League season is looking a little bit like this. Thorpe leading the way at 84 overall. We got Bustamante at 81 looking like an absolute geezer. Twanzebe leading the line at the centre-back position, and our captain 78 overall. But it's clear to see that we need to strengthen and strengthen in the right places. So cue the montage. It's transfers time. And I've got 65 million to play with. Oh, yes. And we are not messing about. Reiss Nelson is a free agent. The Arsenal man, my boy, my club in the real world. What a signing. We are kicking things off with a bang. I believe he is 78 overall. What a fantastic start to this window. And it's only going to get better. We've got ourselves a brand new goalkeeper. David Raya from Brentford for 16.4 million. Another one joins the team is Sebastian Esposito. The man was a free agent and he looks pretty lively. Potential competition to rival our man Alpha Bar. 77 overall, this boy. And a big upgrade to our midfield position. Only 13.1 million secures as the signing of Pape Matar Sarr from Tottenham Hotspur. Simply had to be done. And what's looking like to be our final signing is Ilya Zabarnyi. Hope I said his name right. 17.5 mil from Brentford. We do like signing a player from that team, don't we? A bit of a sad one here. Ricardo Santos, our captain for so many seasons, has been sold. 1.1 million to Norwich. He was getting a little bit on in time and realistically a little bit outdated for the Premier League, but it's sad to see the man go. Another one out the door is Aaron Morley. 1.25 mil will see him go to LAFC. It's the 3P. It is Victor Adebayo. 2.3 million, and he gets himself a really nice move to Ajax. He's not going to get used in our current team, so I think that's a good one for both parties. Another departure, we have got Kyle Dempsey, 860,000 big ones to Portland Timbers. And with that, we've got our brand new beautiful background. The Premier League is where we are at, and this is the team we are rocking. Harrison Thorpe is flying high, 85 overall, unreal scenes. We got Nelson coming in, a brand new signing. Bustamante rocking it at 81. David Raya and our new centre-back duo, Twanzebe and Zabarnyi. These two played for the same team at Brentford last season, so hopefully they got that little something with a little connection there. The bench isn't too bad. I definitely need to strengthen it over the next season, but we got one aim this season, and that is surviving. We do not want to get into the relegation places. Hopefully, Harrison and Big Man Alpha can carry us. Are you ready for it? I'm a little bit nervous, man, but let's get started. Next time you're going to see this face is going to be at the halfway point. So, man who was unhappy, Ika Bravo gets loaned out for 6 months to Club Brugge. I think it's a decent shout. Hopefully, he grows a little bit during that time period. A sad, sad day in the Bolton career mode. A free agent we picked up a couple of seasons ago. The young Dutchman had had enough at Bolton. Unfortunately, we say goodbye to none other than our left back. Bacca joins Fiorentina for 19.6 million. It's a nice little influx of coins. However, it's not ideal losing this man at the halfway point. And yes, that does mean the January transfer window is open. We need to strengthen our team a lot, especially at the left back position. I do have a youth academy player called Bobby Butcher at left back right now, so that needs a big upgrade. The rest of the team looks solid, but where are we in the league? My prediction, I'm going to guess 16th. 9th? We are 9th in the Premier League. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. We are still, by the looks of it, a long way off the European places. West Ham are doing bits. Everton are up there as well. But 9th place is mental. Considering we'd survived relegation this season, I'm pretty certain we've maybe almost done that at this point, boys. As long as we keep getting a couple of wins here and there, we should be fine. But what are the odds of the Champions League or European places? That is the aim of this career mode, to get Bolton back in to the European places and playing that football in Europe. That is the aim. Top goal scorer, you guessed it, it is the man Alpha Bar. 12 goals and 2 assists for the boy. Just dominant. 78 overall. Now, Reiss Nelson also chipping in. Goes up to an 80. Look at him. He's an absolute baller. 9 goals, 4 assists. Harrison Thorpe, slacking a little bit. Playing, he's not been injured. He's played 22 games. 85 overall now, though. I like it. And just like that, my left back replacement is here. Victor Christiansen joins from Leicester for 19.7 million. 80 overall. It's actually an upgrade on our previous left back. And most definitely an upgrade on big man Bobby Butcher. The end of the Premier League season is upon us and our team is looking juicy. A lot of 80 overalls. However, the only thing that matters to me right now is our finishing. Did we manage to pull off a madness this season? Ninth place. You know what? I am beyond chuffed there, boys. I honestly expected a relegation battle, but to finish ninth, that is incredible. Arsenal, Everton, not doing too well for themselves. West Ham getting the Europa League, and Man City, of course, taking the Premier League title. Relegated, boys. We'll see you later, West Brom, Brentford and Bournemouth. Top goal scorer is the big man Alpha. 80 overall with 20 goals to his name. The free agent signing, Reece Nelson doing bits for us with 17 and 6 assists. Harrison turned it around. A little bit slow start, but got 20 contributions in the end. And it turns out we actually made the semi-finals of the Emirates Cup. That is mad. I had absolutely no clue. And the quarterfinals, the Carabao, so potential cup runners in the cars next season. But most importantly, that is the end of season 25-26. Another Premier League season to come. I'll see you there. Premier League season number 2 is starting with a bang. Edson Alvarez, our highest rated signing so far, joins us from Leicester City. He's only getting on a little bit. He's 28 years of age, but my thought process is, man, he's 84 overall. That's what we need in the middle of the park, holding it down, basically being a beast. A departure that I'm hopefully won't regret. Ike Bravo leaves the team for 16.3 million. I think that's a decent little bit of business. Another man who departs is the Romanian beast, Alexandru Cacaldo, for 9 million to Fiorentina. Deadline day signing, Ivan Toney joins us from Leverkusen for 20.5 million. Now this is huge. He's 30 years of age but 81 overall. He's still got his best years ahead of him like a fine wine. Look at that, 82. He's going to come in and do bits of us. Him and Alpha rotating all season. It's going to be a duo of dreams. Another man leaving the team on deadline day is Ovi Ejaria. An absolute beast for us ever since he's joined Bolton. But his time has come to an end. Decent bit of money coming in as well. I'm pretty certain we have got the next Aubameyang on our hands. Probably an Aubameyang regen. Leicester City again. Sherif Fion, I hope I said his name right, joins us for 7 million. The final signing joining the team before this season is Malcolm, coming for Crystal Palace, 5.4 million. This man in the real world, by the way, is a baller. He looks so lively every time I see him play, and he's now part of the Bolton Massive. So the stage is set for our second season in the Premier League. The team looks so much better. Look at the growth we've had, boys. Alvarez, 84 overall. Nelson, 81. Toney and Alpha are duo up front. The main man. All right, Harrison 4, but 85 overall. He's going to keep going, boys. The ceiling is high for this man. We got a solid defense as well. Bustamante bossing it at the back here, as well with a nice bit of rotation in the subs bench to offer in case we're maybe on a cup run. You never know. But that is the team, boys. I'm ready for this season. Is it possible? European places? It'd be a stretch, but let's see if we can do it. So we are well into the January transfer window, boys, and we are flying right now. Look at the team, man. It is unbelievable. So many 80s. We're almost full 80s, apart from Twanzebe at the back there. But where are we finishing as it stands, boys? European places was the dream. A little bit ambitious. Mid-table is probably where I say we probably will be finishing. But can we do it? Can we sneak in there? What? Nah, we're 4th? How have we pulled this off then, man? A 7 goal difference and we're in 4th place ahead of Chelsea. Wow. Okay, it is so tight in that little bracket though. 8th to 4th, there's only 4 points separating us. Arsenal leading the way. My boys, Liverpool in a close second. What a unreal start to the season. There's no way we do this, boys. We could pull it off, boys. European football could happen this season. Top goal scorer is the deadline day signing, Ivan Toney. I knew he had legs left on him, boys. 30 overall, but still kicking ass. Absolutely love to see it. Reece Nelson has himself 9, as well as Alpha Bar. So wish me luck, guys. The next time you're going to see this, we are going to be at the end of our second season in the Prem. And how have we pulled off a madness and secured that European spot? Let's find out. Another season in the books. And another potential massive one. We were sat at 4th place somehow, some way at the halfway point. Have we secured European football this season? Oh yes, we have. It's not quite Champions League, but the Europa League is beautiful. It's almost poetic. Bolton, once in the Europa League, are going to be back in it this season. Oh, yes, mate. Arsenal do get the title, 1 point ahead of Man City. Liverpool also neck and neck at the top there. Spurs just pipped us to it. 3 points was the difference. Phenomenal season for the mighty Bolton. Relegation, Palace, Villa and Fulham go down. Top goal scorer was the big man Ivan Toney with a big 22 goals. Alpha Bar getting 16. Nelson on 13. Harrison Thorpe 7 and 6. And take a look at the rating. From with us from season 1. He's an 89 overall now. That is insane. The cup, unfortunately, though, we just could not hang. Round 5 of the Emirates FA Cup and Carabao Cup round 3. 5th in the Premier League, though. That is beautiful scenes. We're going to end the season. We're not quite done yet. I got one more thing on my list. Before this rebuild comes to an end, a couple more signings are needed. Quinton Timber for 70 million from Southampton. All right, Southampton have an absolute baller on their hands. This man was not cheap. But check out the rating. Are you ready? It keeps going. He's 86 overall. Signing number 2 is Pedro Dalla Vega. Leicester City again at 27 million. Bargain. Signing number 3 is big man Wout Faes. The new David Luiz on the scene. 22 million from Forest. But we just take a moment to appreciate the absolute stonks that this man is now worth. 178.6 million bid for Juventus. No, sir. We say goodbye to a very, very solid player. For a Shando Baptiste joins Mainz for 6.5 mil. And as you can see by the background, we are in the Europa League. The promised land, the place I was aiming for with this rebuild and the team itself. Let's come and take a look. We have got Alpha Bar, Harrison Thorpe, absolute ballers, being here basically from the start. Ivan Toney, a fantastic addition last season, which secured this 5th place finish. Reece Nelson, the free agent signing of dreams. 83 overall, 4-star, 5-star baller. The defense is as solid as you can imagine. Timber and Alvarez dominating the midfield and a lot of rotation down below. But to end this career mode rebuild, there's one thing I've got to do, boys. Step out onto the field with the mighty Bolton in the Europa League competition. The stage is set. The sun is setting. The floodlights are on. It is time. Bolton are back in European football. Oh, look at it, lads. Look at it. UEFA Europa League. Bolton versus Monaco. The ball, the referee, you claim it's on. And here we go. The kits. Bolton are here, lads. What a tifo. Ah, this is heroic. With one kick of a football, we have achieved our dream. We are back, boys. Europa League. It is a beautiful feeling. And it's about time we got some gameplay in this little rebuild. But I hope you did enjoy this, by the way, guys. I'm going to play the whole game so you could see it. Ultimate difficulty. I don't know what to expect here, lads. But of course, if you did, do drop me a like. And most importantly, let me know if you want to see more career mode action. Nelson. On the overlap is Ivan. We've got bodies in the middle. One of them is Alpha Bar. Oh, bro, Harrison's movement was beautiful. Reese. Oh, lads, who are we? Bustamante! Corner ball 1. No way! I can't believe what I've seen, boys. Our first goal is the big man Wout. Wout Faes gets an absolute rocket of a volley from the corner. Alvarez with the interception. Harrison Thorpe can stride now. Into Alpha. There's no way, boys. We can't be up 2-0 that early, can we? No, we can't. Mate, Wout Faes might be the greatest signing we have seen all career mode. Alpha Bar! The green time in the back of the net. Ultimate difficulty is getting in the hands. The Bolton boys. Unbelievable. There's no stopping that, mate. Oof. Reece Nelson's been absolutely annihilated, boys, but the space is there. Monaco are flying players forward, and Alpha Bar is blitzing their defence. All the way, big man. Little ball roll. Harrison! Big leap, big leap. Well done. Ivan. Into Alpha. The ball back to Ivan Toney is delightful, and the finish even better. Oh, yes. Ivan is here. Blocking at the haters, man. Link up with Alpha Bar, and that is a 3-1 lead. Oh, they get another back. It's game on, lads. It's not done yet. Oh, no. The dream. What a goal. Sometimes the ultimate difficulty, man. They score screamers. It's that same man again. He scored 2 Thunderbolts in the same match. Harrison, was there any other time to run? And now is it, lad. The give and go. Della Vega tying this ball perfectly. Harrison Thorpe. This is it, mate. Their legs are jelly. On a plate back post. Oh, he's missed the save for the keeper. And that is going to be it. We end on a draw, 3-3, but what a game of football. Don't quite get the 3 points, but Bolton are back where they belong in the European places, man. Tearing it up in the Europa League. I mean, I'm happy with that rebuild, boys. I do hope you enjoyed this. Something a little different. Trying to branch out the channel a little bit. And trying to have a bit more fun recording videos. And career mode looks like a great place. It's my roots. It's where I started years and years ago on this channel. If you go back to my original videos, you'll see my bread for career mode with Tony and Silas. Beautiful scenes. But let me know your feedback, boys. Give me feedback down below. Let me know which teams you want to see in the future. I'll be Morsey. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you very soon.